Good morning, children. Today we will start our new chapter, Life Processes. Life processes are essential for maintenance of life. There are four important life processes we will study in this lesson: nutrition, respiration, transport of materials, and excretion. Life processes are studied under separate branch of biology, that is physiology. All physiological actions of body are called as metabolic reactions. Metabolism is of two types in all living organisms. One, anabolism, when simple molecules are combined and form complex molecules, that is called anabolism. For example, photosynthesis is anabolic process, as in it carbon dioxide and water react and complex molecule glucose is formed. Second, catabolism, when complex molecules are broken down into simple ones, and the process is called catabolic process. For example, digestion and respiration. Under respiration, when glucose molecules they are broken down by oxygen molecules, carbon dioxide, water and energy molecules are formed. Nutrition. Obtaining food is called as nutrition. There are two modes of nutrition. First, autotrophic. It is the mode in which green plants make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight. That is photosynthesis. And green plants are called as autotrophs. Second, heterotrophic. It is mode of nutrition under which non-green plants, human beings, and animals are dependent on green plants. The organisms are called as heterotrophs. Heterotrophic mode is of three types. First, saprophytic. It is the mode under which the organisms are dependent on dead and decay organic matter, and the organisms are called as saprophytes, for example, fungi and some bacteria. Second, parasitic. In this mode, one organism is dependent on the other, and the organism which is dependent is called as parasite. Other organism on which the parasite is dependent is called as host. For example, tapeworm is parasite in human body is host. Third, holozoic. Under this, human beings, animals take solid food material. All higher animals show this type of nutrition. Nutrition in plants. Photosynthesis. It is a process in which green plants convert simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water into complex organic food, that is glucose, in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. This is a reaction of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide reacts with water under the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Glucose is formed, oxygen is formed, and this oxygen is released out after photosynthesis process, which is utilized by human beings and animals. Water is also evolved after photosynthesis, which is transpirated from the surfaces of the leaves. It is completed under two different major steps. First, Hill reaction or light reaction occurs in grana part of chloroplast during the daytime. Second, dark reaction or Calvin cycle occurs in stroma part of chloroplast during the night. Now, steps of photosynthesis. How this photosynthesis process is completed? First of all, absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll pigment. Second, conversion of solar energy into chemical energy and breakdown of water molecules, that is called photolysis process. Water molecules are broken down into hydrogen and oxygen. Third, reduction of carbon dioxide, that is glucose is formed, which is end product of photosynthesis. Students, now we should know what are the raw materials for photosynthesis. First, why the leaves are called as kitchen of plants? Number one, leaves are having large surface area so that they can absorb more solar energy. Second, leaves have small pores called as stomata and guarded by guard cells. Through these pores, exchange of gases occurs, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. Carbon dioxide enters inside the plants and oxygen is given out during photosynthesis. The raw materials, number one, chlorophyll. The green pigment present in chloroplast, and the chloroplast are plastids, double-layered organelles. This is the structure of chloroplast, that is outer layer, inner layer, and just like coins placed one above the other. And this single unit that is called as thylakoid, and group of thylakoids that is called as grana. And students, you should know, when sunlight is absorbed by the plants, only grana has capacity to absorb the solar energy. Now in the grana part of chloroplast, the light reaction occurs, that is beginning of photosynthesis occurs in grana part. And the dark reaction, Calvin cycle, that occurs in stroma part of the chloroplast. Now the carbon dioxide, it enters through stomata present in leaves. In some plants, stomata are present on the lower surface. In some, upper surface of leaves. In some other, on the both surfaces. This is the structure of leaf. This is stomata, mesophyll cells, and stomata are guarded by guard cells to check the exchange of gases. This is the situation when stomata are open, and this is stomata are closed. Third is sunlight. The grana part of chloroplast has capacity to absorb the solar energy, and the blue part of spectrum, that is Vibgyor spectrum, absorb maximum solar energy. Water. Water is absorbed by plants with the help of roots and transport to the leaves through xylem vessels in the stem. Now, different factors which affect the photosynthesis first of the plants, that is internal factors, number of leaves, height of leaves, surface area, size of leaves, surface area of leaves, age of leaves, orientation of leaves, chloroplast and chlorophyll. External factors like light, quality, intensity, and duration of exposure to light, water, carbon dioxide, and temperature. These are the factors which affect the photosynthesis.